The views and opinions of the guest do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of BODS Mayhem Radio Network, its staff, affiliates, or sponsors. Parental discretion is advised. Welcome to BODS Mayhem Radio Network.
Hey, this is Sam Rivers from Limp Bizkit and Sleepkillers, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour, your source for all hard rock, heavy metal, new metal, alternative, punk, horror punk, hardcore, rock, and all local bands, with your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather.
Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather, and as always, I bring you guys awesome interviews. Today, it's an honor and a privilege to have Mr. Sam Rivers. Sam is the bassist of Limp Bizkit and bassist of his and Damien Starkey from Puddle of Mudd, new band Sleepkillers. Sleepkillers have Bobby, and I hope I pronounce his last name right, Amaru from Saliva on drums, and Adam Latif from Puddle of Mudd on guitars to complete their live lineup. So, Sleepkillers released their debut single, Dirty Foot, from their self-titled debut album, coming out early 2019. If you guys have not got a chance to listen to this song, it's out right now on YouTube and plus on their site. We'll get into all this with Sam, but check this out. It puts you in mind of the early 2000s music and stuff like that. It's kind of a throwback, but it's good stuff, folks. So, Sam, how's it going?
It's going good, man. How about yourself?
Doing awesome. Glad to have you on here.
Awesome. Well, thanks. I'm glad to be here.
Let's jump right into this with Sleepkillers. How did this come together, and what got the ball rolling to form this group, man?
Well, basically, it was just, at the time I was living in Jacksonville, and Damon lives in Jacksonville. We're all born and raised. Pretty much the whole band is born and raised in Jacksonville. And, we were just talking as friends, and basically one of us, I can't remember if it was me or if it was Damon, who said, hey, you want to get together and just jam just for fun? Just have, one night, and, that would be it. And so we did. We took a day, and it went into the night, and we did a few hours. We came out with like almost three complete songs.
Damn.
And we kind of just looked at each other, and we're like, this was actually, we did nothing but laugh. We did nothing but groove out and just play. And it was fun, really fun. And so we were like, let's do this again. And, the following week, we got back together and did it again. And we just kept on going. And the whole goal, pretty much, we didn't expect this to turn out to be a band. But a lot of our friends who, kind of heard it, a little bit of it got leaked out, they told us to pursue it. So eventually we just said, all right, let's see what happens. And so here we are.
See, folks, that's what I've always been saying. When you get together and you jam with friends and it's just fun, just getting rid of relax and just be yourself, you kind of catch that lightning in the bottle and just jamming for the first time and knocking out 3 songs. That's pretty fucking special, man.
Yeah, it was fun and it was quick. Yeah, but the time flew to us. Yeah, there is something to say about being able to jam with somebody and knocking out that much and and still having fun.
Dirty Foot is the first single from Sleepkillers. What was about this song to be a video and plus single, or were there any other songs close to being the first single from you guys other than this one?
Yeah, we were fighting. I'm not fighting, but we were having a rough time on figuring out what should be the single. And I mean, it basically came down to like me and Damon couldn't come up with it. Like we had our few that we had in mind, and we were just stumbling around. Like we couldn't pick it. And so we let a few of our close friends, people we respected, we gave them 3 songs, and basically let them kind of just see what the majority says. Let's get exactly what everybody says about each one of the songs. And at the end of it, weirdly enough, Dirty Foot wasn't. I didn't think it was going to be the single, but a lot of people just said that song, out of pretty much all of them, is a well-rounded version of the record, having its heavy parts and stuff like that, and its mellow parts.
I know it's going to be like a crazy question, but are these complete new songs from you guys, or these songs that could have been used for Limp Bizkit or Puddle of Mudd or even Saliva, possibly?
No, these were just for us. We just scratched, we just kept on, going with it. It took a while doing, we had to both deal with touring and stuff like that to finish the record. I had some health issues, and it took us quite a bit to actually finish the whole record. But everything was written, particular for Sleepkillers and just for us.
Who produced this self-titled album, Sam?
Damon and I did.
You've been doing this for a long time, and I know he has too, but do you like this side to do it yourself, or do you like to have that producer in here? Or, if you do it yourself, you have much time to do it when you want to.
Yeah. No, I think Damon and I work so good together, and that, we don't feel that we need anything like that. We're putting out music that we want to put out, that we like, and I think that's a big, 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 thing. We have no record label. We have no management. We're doing everything on our own. And, at this time in the music industry, you can do that and be quite successful at doing it.
Yeah, and a lot of bands are doing it that way these days because they just don't have the funds there to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you got the internet. You have all kinds of sources now,
Yes, sir.
You can get your music out to anybody you want on your own.
Are there any songs off this album stand out more to you on as of right now, if possible? I know these are like picking your favorite child or collectible, but are there any that stand out for you that you could talk about before this is released?
No, I mean, basically I've listened to all these and try to pick favorites or whatnot, but, one week I would listen to it and this would be my, okay, this is one of my favorites. This is my favorite. And then, I wouldn't listen to anything at all from Sleepkillers. And I'd come back in the next week or next 2 weeks, I would be like, oh crap, this one's a killer song.
Yeah.
The one that I would say that, I really leaning for, because I loved writing it with Damon. I loved, just how the whole song the structure it fell together. It wasn't pieced together in any way. Was Drown.
What do you hope the fans take away from this album, or the message you hope they hear while listening to it, man, or just anything that you guys have done? What do you hope that they get from it?
Well, first of all, I hope, number one, that everybody, could like it, first of all. And, our main purpose was just to get established. We've been working on it for so long, off and on, but we hadn't released anything at all. And we wish we could have done everything sooner. So we didn't really get a chance to actually get it completely out. So to get anything out of it would be like, a lot of the record is through a lot of hard times that like I was going through in period. I was, when we were writing, I was going through a divorce, going through a lot of other things, just a weird place in my life. And, Damon and I worked on lyrics, and he really took it to another level, but he felt everything and he captured everything I was feeling inside. So a lot about it is about like relationship problems, but it carries on to other things than just relationship problems, but we're not just going to be a band that just writes about all like relationship problems. It'll evolve and, completely continue to change throughout the existence of Sleepkillers.
How long did you guys sit on these songs before you guys actually went in and started knocking them out into the studio, or when you guys started recording them?
There's like a good couple year gap.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, there was a good 2-year gap before we got really back into it again. And then, as, things happen, like with my health and with touring situations, Damon being gone, he was out with Saliva a lot. He was doing other things as well that, it took a while for us to get this out. Like I said, that's the reason why we wish we could have gotten this out, like, about a year and a half before. Mm-hmm. But, and then I was living in LA and then transferring files, and I was only getting, a chance to fly out every, few months. So I'm finally moving back to Jacksonville. So the goal is, for Sleepkillers is to continuously put out music.
Playing in Limp Bizkit and now Sleepkillers, does this allow you, Sam, to grow more as a musician and to incorporate something different with the musicians that's involved with this band? Does this let you grow more as a musician, man?
Of course, yeah. I mean, playing, these are two separate entities. I don't think it sounds anything like Limp Bizkit.
No.
And so it's like, it's a completely different thing. And I love the fact because, yeah, it's inspiring, and it opens up different doors. For me, it opens up different doors and to my head of creativity. So I take on, it as a challenge, and like I do everything else. And, thank God everything so far has been, just complete fun, there's no better than just being able to play with a bunch of people that are all in it, just having a great time.
In your own opinion, man, what does Sleepkillers bring to the table for music that's not out there right now? I mean, I know you guys are not reinventing the wheel of this, but what does this band specifically bring that's not out there, possibly, if anything?
Well, we're going to, for us, we're going to just show diversity a lot. Like I said, our music it can evolve in so many different ways, and it'll be more on spontaneous, what are we doing in our lives right now? What is impacting our lives as of now? And when we go into writing, I think you will get more. I don't think we'll ever go like crazy political or anything like that, but it'll also, be stuff that normal people go through on a day-to-day basis, especially in this world out today. Everybody feels the wrath of everything going around, the world. So, I mean, we're going to take it as just an evolutionary ride and, hope that, the fans will be able to relate to everything and understand that, hey, we're all in this together.
Do you do anything differently during that writing and recording process to help keep your mind fresh and open to new stuff, to not let the music get stale? Do you do anything differently to help you out, or no?
No, I think Damon and I just get into a room and things just start working. We might walk into with a few ideas and stuff like that. I might have some riffs. He might have a few riffs. He'll have an acoustics, line already set up. We walk into it with open eyes and kind of feed off of it. And then if something that he has that he's been working on, I'm there to go take it to a different direction a little bit and open up his mind, and it's vice versa. So we kind of both play with each other's minds when we're writing. That way it's more thinking outside of the box instead of just straight inside the box.
Are you guys planning to take this out on the road? If so, when, maybe, possibly?
Yeah, we do want to. I mean, that's a part of it. Right now, we're just trying to get the music out there.
Right.
We want to create a fan base right now. And we know we can't fully do that without touring, but at this point right now, we want to feed people the songs and do it very quickly. That is our goal for right now. We have some things that we're going to test before we do touring. Like, we're going to play a few shows that are going to be streamed worldwide, and they might just be mom and the pop places, hole in the walls, or something a little bit bigger, maybe in our hometown. But yeah, I think we're going to start off, doing a streaming thing. And so people do get a feel of us, what will be live. And, then from then we're going to take it on to, booking agents and start planning out tours. It will get kind of a little hectic with, there being, Saliva, Limp Bizkit, and everybody's, work plate, coming up with, good times to actually tour.
Yeah, but those mom and pop places, man, those are the ones sometimes are like the magic in the bottle. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I love those places. Some of those places are, you can't recapture that energy after that show.
No, that's for sure. Do you like the digital era of recording albums, Sam, to get music out quicker, and plus social media to reach out to more fans who've not got to hear any of this new music yet from you guys? Do you like this era that we're living in right now with everything?
I mean, honestly, yes, I love it. It opens up a lot more doors. I love it, and honestly, if I didn't like it, every band out there still has to basically, they have to adapt to it.
Mm-hmm.
There pretty much isn't any more. There are only a few bands who can pull off like a Mystique type of a vibe. There's so many fans that want to be more a part. They want to be more in touch, and I think that's amazing. That's the reason why I love to be able. It's so amazing. Today, like if I went over to Dan's house, we could record a song and have it out by, tomorrow. You used to not be able to do that. Everything took time, and everything usually took going through, record labels to this person, to that person, before you even got a clear to do anything. Nowadays, we can do whatever we want. And like I said, we can write, record in one night and put it out the next day.
What made you want to become a musician, man? What was that spark for you, Sam, that said, yeah, that's what I want to do right there?
I don't know the complete answer to that. But I will say one thing that kind of just made me want to, I was already a musician, was not good by any means. But I went and saw Megadeth, and Stone Temple Pilots opened up, and that changed my life right then and there.
Wow.
Like, I was like, that's what I want to do.
Wow. That had to be an incredible show, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, and this is just an opinionated question, do you think music now has kind of hit that plateau of just hit that stale spot possibly right now? Do you think so or no?
I think there's a lot of creativity out there. I mean, I think, now with the digital world, it's going to take people to find it a little bit. But yeah, and I think music itself is catching up to it. And as they do, I think you're going to see some surprisingly different styles of, pretty much all genres, but especially within the heavy and the hard rocks, within that genre, I think you're going to see some really amazing, we're already starting to see amazing bands, but I think they'll start being more creative, doing more different, unique things that are going to be awesome.
$1 million question. When can we possibly catch some new stuff from Limp Bizkit, man? Possibly anything.
That I have no clue. I would hope really soon.
How can folks stay in touch with you guys, buy this new album once it comes out, tour dates when you take it on the road? How can you do that, Sam?
We're going to do iTunes. We'll have it for sale on our website. We'll also be we're just getting ready to get a merch line up and going. Everything will be on our website. You can get everything from, like I said, iTunes if you want to purchase it. You can always do Spotify. We're pretty much, on all formats.
And before I let you go, good sir, would you care to do a promo for my show?
Sure. Hey, this is Sam Rivers from Limp Bizkit and Sleepkillers, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour.
Everybody stick around. We got some great music coming up. And you only hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour and BODS Mayhem Radio Network. Please check us out on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and our podcast. All that information is on BODS Mayhem Hour's Facebook page. So get out, check out Sleepkillers. Trust me, you're going to like this band, what they're doing right now. Dirty Foot is our new single. Check this out. Thanks, Sam, so much, man.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you.